All right, everyone. Welcome to part 2 of today's charting session. As promised, I'm gonna go through a second charting session where we cover yung mga stocks for the day, no? Yung based on today's close rather than the pre-recorded session that we did and that was released kanina. If you haven't seen the earlier video, I'm posting a link to that in the description box as well. Also guys, if I sound a bit different, it's because kailangan ko kasi mag-mask right now. Hindi ganun aganda yung lugar kung saan ako nagre-record. So, mabuti na nag-iingat, no? So, I'm wearing a mask to protect myself. So, pasensya na kung medyo may konting kakaiba doon sa boses ko. Alright? So, sa mga hindi pa po nakakaalam, what we do here is we typically look at yung mga trending na names at kinukuha po natin yun sa listahan galing sa Investagrams. So if you use Investagrams as your charting provider, charting software, you usually find that list somewhere on the right-hand side of your screen. Okay? Tumatanggap din po tayo ng mga chart requests. So kung meron po kayong mga requests, meron kayong mga tanong, please feel free to post them in the comment section below. I do get to all of them eventually, no? Minsan lang medyo mabagal ako ng konti, pasensya na. For tonight's charting session, we're gonna start off with EMP. Okay, so yung EMP, I said that we weren't gonna discuss it hanggang may gumalaw. And since gumalaw siya ng konti today, I figured it was only fair na pag-usapan natin siya ng konti para walang misconceptions along the way, no? So first and foremost, it is still trapped within this range here. That much is true. Kaso ano ang nangyari prior to that? We were consolidating in this tight range. We started trading beneath it. Tapos ngayon, we tried to close above etong mga wicks na to, itong mga highs, cluster of highs, kaso bumitin. Instead, ang nangyari, nagkaroon tayo ng what I like to call a liquidity pool dito sa area na to. Bakit liquidity pool? Kasi kapag umaabot tayo doon sa lugar na yon, nabebentahan tayo, no? Diba? Instead na mag-breakout, which is yun yung gusto ng karamihan, at alam ko marami naghihintay na ganito, konso sa high, tapos breakout, tapos tutuloy na. Alam ko marami naghihintay ng ganong kaso, binibitin, binibentahan tayo. So instead na mag-close tayo above these wicks, nag-form na naman tayo ng bagong wick dito. Okay? So, ano yung mga pwedeng ibig sabihin nun? Number one, baka hindi pa siya ready na mag-breakout from this particular range here. As I said before, 19.2 yung hinihintay ko talaga na breakout area. Okay? Ang isa pang pwedeng ibig sabihin nun is baka, okay, instead na magkukonso siya dito sa taas, like so, it might push lower again, coming back to these areas of lows here. Talagang ina-up and down lang niya tong range na to. Which, as we said before, it is tradable. It's just not the type of trade that I like taking. But it is tradable, and I'm sure a lot of you ay tinetrade tong range na to. Okay? So, I just wanted to quickly go over that to be fair to everyone dahil nga I did say na if my movement, we'll discuss it. Even though right now we are still stuck within this range here. So again, the bullish scenario for me would be a break of 19.2. Kapag nabasag natin yan, new 52-week high tayo and likely we start pushing higher. At ang ayaw naman nating makita is a break beneath 17.5 kasi that opens up this trading range beneath. At kung mabasag ang 16.46 na area, this trading range right here. Okay? So yun po yung mga potential scenarios natin sa EMP. Next, tignan po natin yung ACEN. Alright? So yung ACEN, it came down, diba? Sabi natin, potentially na nag-form ng head and shoulders. It tried to trade above yung shoulder high. Tapos remember na paulit-ulit tayo na ayaw niya. So eventually, it did roll over, came back and tagged yung neckline, quote-unquote. Diba? We tested it from underneath here. Diba? Tinest natin tong previous area of lows na to. And then we rolled over. After we rolled over here, came and tagged tong support natin at 10.09. Tried to go back up, found resistance again around 11 na hindi naagulat kasi may mga cluster of lows tayo dito. Then rolled over and now we are trading within this range here. Okay? So, we can make some adjustments dito sa mga levels natin. Okay, first and foremost, I am going to delete this daily level and move the weekly level instead dito sa high na na-form natin, which encompasses that area. Bakit ganon? Kasi right now, price is more or less trading between 10 pesos and 11 pesos. Okay? Yun yung trading range natin. And until that changes, okay, we'll be stuck in chop. Now, pag titignan natin, based on pure textbook definition lang, we are forming, kumbaga, we are going on a short-term downtrend. Kasi, di ba, nag-form tayo ng high, low, lower high, lower low, and so on. So, ito, hindi natin alam hanggang saan tutulak. It could push all the way kahit dito sa 11.6, then roll over from there. Hindi natin alam, no? So, that's just something to watch out for dito sa ACEN. That said, I wouldn't go chasing this right now only because we're stuck in chop. I wanted to make up its mind before making up mine kasi ganun naman talaga eh. Ang market yung boss natin eh. Diba? Kaya tayo may mga systems, kaya tayo may mga strategies, kaya tayo may mga trading rules. Kasi we want to make sure na kapag sinabi ng boss natin, o ayan, may trade na, ready tayo. Diba? Yun naman yung the entire gist of it. So right now, because it's in chop, baka maganda, maghintay-hintay muna tayo, mag-exercise lang ng konting patience, tapos wait for the market to make up its mind, and then we'll see from there kung may trade ba to be had. Kung nabasag niya tong 11 pesos na to, then maybe it comes, then it likely comes back to this range here. So the range is from 11 to 11.6. If however mabasag niya yung 10 pesos, we might come back and test 9.6. And if 9.6 breaks, then that opens up this range beneath from 8.53 to 9.66. Okay? Next, tignan po natin ang Monde. So Monde, sumunod naman siya sa script natin, no? So again, if you haven't been following these videos, we discussed kung yun nga, nag-form tayo na high, low, higher, lower high, and so on. Tapos ngayon, we push downward. Okay, binabalikan natin ngayon tong area of support natin dito sa baba. If mabasag to ng tuluyan, so in fact, we can move this level dito na sa swing low na to, sa extreme low. So that's 15.08. Let's just say 15. If mabasag yung 15, then we're looking at a trading range of 14.4 to 15. If 15 holds, then we're still watching. What's it gonna do from there? Maaaring mag-hit tayo ng 15, mag-bounce tayo, makahanap tayo ng resistance somewhere within here. This is technically an inflection point. It acted as support here, resistance there, support here, no? So if we bounce from 15, hindi makakagulat kung if it rolls up, hits itong area na to, then dyan tayo makahanap ng potential reaction before looking to see what price might do next. If it breaks to the upside, then it might go back up dito sa 17 to 17.5 na range natin, more or less. Okay? If it can't, then baka nakahanap na muna siya ng trading range dito. Again, for me, and this is just for me, hindi po ako nagmamagaling or anything. For me, wala pang definite sa structure na to. Yes, it's looking bearish, pero wala pang definite in the sense na, okay, we're trading within this range here and so on, no? I still want to see how this structure develops before making up my mind dito sa Monde. Okay, actually, kung titignan mo nga, possible na sabihin mo na may malaki tayong head and shoulders na nagpo-form dito. Alright? Next, let's take a quick look at MBT. So, MBT, we are essentially trading within this range above. So, that's 50 pesos hanggang 53.7 na area, no? Okay? You can actually delete this here. So, we are essentially trading within that range. Kapag mabasag natin yung 53.7, yun yung bullish scenario natin, which is what I assume everyone wants to see, no? Kapag mabasag yung 53.7, the next level of resistance will be around 56.7 to 57. Then if mabasag yun, 60 pesos more or less na area. However, kung let's say we break to the downside, kasi maaari pa rin na right now, despite the fact na we are more or less trading within the aforementioned range, no, na mabuo tong malaking range na to, tas dyan muna siya ma-stuck. Kasi overall, eto tayo eh. Diba? Bigger picture natin. Remember in our weekly market overview, we were saying na maraming ganito yung itsura, na sideways lang siya. This is one of them. So, how broad that range could be is still up in the air, no? Parang mahirap sabihin na final na, dapat ganito na, dapat ganyan na. Kasi marami pang pwedeng magbago eh. Okay? In fact, we can move this here para lang mas clear. We tag those highs there, no? If sabihin natin, price pushes down, mabasag tong 47, then yun nga, baka makomplete na itong malaking range na to from price breaking down here, bumalik tayo hanggang 43. Kung mabasag pati 43, then that ruins our range and we might find new lows dito sa 39.5 na area, 37.7, and so on. Okay, but for now, while it is looking like it wants to break above this wider range, it hasn't done so just yet. Okay, so for me, baka pwedeng hintay-hintayin pa ng konting patience pa, or kung gusto nyo mag-ipon, pwede rin naman, nasa sa inyo yun. Basta pasok sa sistema nyo, pasok sa rules nyo, then go ahead. Okay? But for me, personally, baka magandang mag-exercise pa ng konting patience kasi nasa alanganing pwesto rin tayo. And then finally, let's take a quick look at BDO. So BDO, we broken out from this range here, diba? Like we discussed before. Then we came back and tagged tong mga highs na to. Diba? Dito sa red zone, we came back and tagged it. And right now, price is essentially flagging into this area of previous consolidation. What we want to see na bullish movement is for price to take out itong high na to at 135. Okay? And then let's start seeing if we can push higher from there. Possibly targeting 142 and then 146 next. If however, we flag up tas mabasag tayo to the downside, okay? Lalo na if we break tong 121, then we might come back and tag tong red zone natin. And if the red zone breaks altogether, then medyo dehado na kasi maaaring balikan lang niya tong previous range na to. Dapat hindi na eh. We broken above it. Okay, pwede nating i-argue na, baka itong malaking range na yung tinitrade natin. Pero if we break beneath it and come back to this area here, then medyo papangit yung picture, di ba? It's not gonna look as bullish. So far, itong BDO, sumusunod siya doon sa FINA natin na sectoral index, no? And again, if you haven't seen that video, you can check out our weekly market overview. I'll put a link in the description box below. Okay? So, sumusunod siya doon sa FINA. So, let's see. I wanted to start pushing higher, challenge these highs. Then we'll see from there, no? Possible din na we form some type of weird inverted head and shoulders pattern here. Let's see. Maaga pa eh. For now, the pattern that I am seeing is a flag upwards. So, we want to see it break to the upside. Kung nag-break to the downside, medyo baka di na maganda. Okay? So guys, dito po nagtatapos yung video natin. I hope kahit papaano nakatulong po ito sa inyo. Kahit papaano ay may natutunan kayo. And if so, I would really appreciate it if you give this video a like and consider subscribing to my channel. And as always guys, maraming salamat po sa panonood. I really appreciate it. Good luck and happy trading!